All right. We're here. We are here, guys, to discuss what the heck is going on with Bitcoin. I mean, there's a lot going on right now. A lot of our gains from the past week and a half are going away. And I'm actually just going to wait for you guys to be able to hop in here before we get started. So bear with us here. We'll get started here shortly. Because big things are happening. Huge things are happening. We're not happy. We are not happy about it. We are not happy about it. As you can see here on the Bitcoin price right now, it is dropping like crazy. There's a huge dip. And honestly, I'm a little nervous. But again, it is the nature of the beast. Anything that's happening in the world today will cause things like this to happen. Will cause this to happen. Give me 1 second here. Category. News and politics? Maybe? Education? I would say that this is like news and politics. And by any means, this is not financial advice or anything along those lines. But let's get into this. So, I mean, our main concern is the reason why I believe that the price of Bitcoin is going down a lot. Right here. So I'm gonna go to CNN. CNN News is like one of the big things right here. And here it is right here. Iran launches the strikes towards Israel. Retaliatory strikes towards Israel. And with this is gonna be strike fear that a war is gonna start. I mean, technically it is. And that's going to strike fear because, it's going to cost a lot of money for wars. So, I mean, that's what's going to definitely scare people. But let's just go back here. So I like to use a couple of sources. Bitcoin charts. I mean, right now we're at 62,000. That's horrible. It's like down $10,000 from where it was at just a few days ago. All right, we're going into CoinDesk here. I mean, oh my God, it's below. Oh my God, is it really? All right, 62,240 right now. I'm sure that's some type of like lag. But it's like 62,000, and this is definitely scary. I mean, let's look at this chart right here. Look at it. It was okay. I could live with 67, but then right here is when that news came out of the drone attacks. Huge sharp. Oh my God, down to 61.5. 61.5. So if you guys are tuning into here, let me know what you think in the comment section of the news with Bitcoin. If you are, a Bitcoin enthusiast, or, if you're against Bitcoin, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Okay. So let's see what we got. So, I mean, we're still in a bull market as the Bitcoin trend indicator right now. let's go down here. Let's see a little bit more. I mean, yeah, Bitcoin down 7%. Ethereum down all nearly 10%. 10%. That is absolute wild. I mean, there it is right here. The Bitcoin price is 62,051, a change of minus 7.3%. Wow. Over the past 24 hours as of 5/19, which is to right now, we're in the present. The recent price action in Bitcoin left token market capitalization at 1.22 trillion. Things are looking down right now. But also, guys, let us not forget there is some big news coming later this week that may just, fix everything. But again, who knows? But that event is the Bitcoin halving. So Bitcoin halving is set this in 5 days. 5 days, which will bring us to 5 days, 11 hours. So the 19th. The 19th is when they have it. So that basically the block rewards are going to get cut in half for all those miners out there. I'm sure you guys know how this works. So right now the reward is what, 6.125 or something like that, and that'll get cut in half. So I think it's actually like I don't know, what is the current block reward? This will tell us right here. So yeah, the current block reward is right here is 6.25 BTC. So that is the reward for all the miners when they, mine a block in the Bitcoin. So after this halving, it gets cut in half to 3.125. 3.125, which will lower the rate which Bitcoins are generated. And then the halving is, periodical. It happens every 4 years. It's actually programmed into the Bitcoin's, metrics and, algorithm or whatever the heck you call that. There is only a total of 21 million Bitcoin that can ever be in production. So again, that will fight inflation right there. So there's no way inflation can hit the Bitcoin market like it is with the US dollar. What else do we got here? So, I mean, it's scary. I mean, right now, there it is. The ETA of the halving is April 19th. Right there. Which is, again, 5 days away. Also, Ethereum has a halving, too, which will happen May 31st. So, look out for that if you guys are into Ethereum. May 31st may be a big day there for you guys. It's 47 days away. Bitcoin Gold is right around the corner too. I don't really, mess with Bitcoin Gold too much. I'm usually just Bitcoin, and I do have some Ethereum. But right now the pricing is getting kind of scary. It is worrisome. It does make you kind of sick to your stomach too when you invest a whole bunch of your money into cryptocurrency and you see like these big giant drops like this. This is like a punch in the gut for me at least. That's what it kind of feels like. But I mean, things can happen. I don't know. Let's see. What's the Bitcoin price at right now? I mean, I'm kind of scared to look. Bitcoin price. All right, so it rebounded a little bit, but I don't think it's going to get back up to like 67. I think it's going to take a good... I mean, I don't think it will get back up this week, even with the halving. I mean, let's look at history. Bitcoin halving history. Where was it? I saw this really a good site. Here we go. So the first Bitcoin halving was here November 2012. And then, it took off. So it was November 2012. It took a good 1, 2, 3, 4 months before it actually kicked off And you get this big little peak right here. It really took that long. I think this is our second one, July 2016. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It basically took like 8 to 9 months for this stream to take off again. You know, if you get a big little jump there. This is the current having right now, which is May of 2020. Again, not too long off. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. What was it, 5 months? So right now, I mean, we're on the current bull run. 73,000 is the all-time high, but obviously we're like more than $10,000 off from that. So I mean, a lot of things are going to happen here as the price keeps dipping down. As you see, we are below 62,000. 62,000 below, minus 7, over 7%, which is absolutely wild, if you ask me. What else? What else can we get from this? 61. I mean, this is the time I believe. Again, this is not any financial advice or anything, but just, you know, from history says now is the time to buy if you are all for crypto or Bitcoin alone. You must buy the dip, which again, I do that personally. I mean, you do what you want to do. It just makes sense. But if it keeps going downward, buying the dip, you're gonna have to keep buying the dip, and then your average cost will keep going up too, which is another thing that you need to think about. I think resistance point on this, it could go down to 52,000. I really hope it doesn't. Honestly, because I might consider selling if it goes below 52, just to save any type of like gains I got. Let's see. Management, as already mentioned, the Bitcoin network was created by an synonymous programmer, a group known as the Satoshi Nakamoto. During its early development, other developers joined the work on the protocols, including Cypherpunk. Hal Finney. I've heard of that name before. Let's look at the news from yesterday. You thought yesterday's news was bad? Bitcoin plunges to 66,000, 15%. Ugly day of risk assets. Like, oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen. That's the beauty of it. Actually, no one knows what's gonna happen. No one is gonna know what's gonna happen with this. It's absolutely wild. It's wild to me. We're actually playing like Call of Duty at the same time. But I mean, there's the Havoc. Hopefully the Havoc can turn things around. But again, it's nothing that's just going to shoot up overnight, I believe. I think it's going to take some time. I mean, we're almost up to that 84 or 840,000 block height. Because the event does happen at 840,000 block height. So we're almost there. Exchange rate. God, this is so ugly. It is really, really ugly. I do not. As much as I would love for it to just keep going up. Obviously, there's gonna be corrections, but some corrections really hit harder than some, especially this one here. Where is our? Let's go back. So I mean, this is our current. This is where we're currently at, and it's dipping lower. Right Right now we're at 61,873. Like, what do you do? What do you do? Do you keep buying? Like, where do you buy the dip? Where do you buy the dip? At what price do you buy the dip? Let's say we buy it right now at 61,873. That's I mean, it's still a huge dip. It's over 7.5%. Where was that earlier? And what if it continues to go down even more? What do you do? I think we would have to refresh this to see. Okay, see, it's going to keep recovering, go up 300, go down. I mean, if you want to very short term this, you could wait for it to go up 300 and sell, and then it seems like it keeps going up and down, like that, right? I mean, just like, look at this. So I do not like this. Yeah, I mean, because it was at 67. Let's do the hour right here. This is live hour. So, and it's just gonna keep going from there. Here's this. This was earlier today, so 67. I mean, let's just go sharp. Whoop. Bam. So we're at 61,832 right now. So we're over 7.5, so 7.5. A month ago, we were in a lot better shape. Bring us back to March 13th. We were at 73,000. So we're like $12,000 in the hole for a month ago. So I mean, we're testing the 61,000 resistance now, resistant mark. Next is 52. I mean, look at 3 months. Can we go back to 3 months? Here's a year. See, in the year mark, we definitely look at that. Oh my God. So this is right when we just started to take off. Right now, here we are. You see that? From here to here. It may take a while to recover from this, guys. Honestly. It may take a while to recover. All time? I don't know if he'll be able to do that. I mean, the month didn't work. 3 months. I mean, here's 3 months. 42,000. So we're only 20,000. 20,000 right now. What is gonna happen? That's 2 days in a row of sharp declines. Yeah, Ethereum is being hit hard. What else? Oh yeah, let's look at this. I want to look at this report here, because this is actually the newest news out there. There it is. This is the latest news, so no thanks. All right, here we go. So Iran launches drone attacks on Israel and escalations of tensions. Bitcoin drops sharply in response. It does. Soon after Iran launched its attacks on Israel, the price of Bitcoin and those of other cryptos fell sharply. On Saturday, Iran launched drones towards Israel in response of an airstrike on an Iranian embassy complex in Syria last week. Can we get peace in the Middle East, please? Yo, Kras, what's up? Yeah, we were playing that hardcore match earlier, and yeah, I was just dying nonstop. I went like 1-20, so I just quit. I can't play that anymore. We can play some Warzone if you want. Associated Press. Where are we? Hello. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on here quickly just to show the news that's out right now. This is I hate this. This is very uneasing. So I mean, let's see what happens. I mean, wait, Forbes noted that soon after the Iran attack, the price of Bitcoin, those other cryptos fell sharply as of writing. The Apex cryptos price dropped down to 62,493. Again, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna recover from here. We'll find out, but I think what we'll do is we'll end this. We'll end this, and then we'll go from there. But stay tuned, guys. Stay strong. Again, we do have the halving coming up in 5 days. This price right here, let's refresh. This price right here will go up again. I just don't know how long it's gonna take, but stay vigilant and buy the dips. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Take care.